na uram our district assembly no anim hwepea ana be hu George Healing Herbal Clinic ninra odiaba no ebo adwuma se bibi no eno so ebrepem meka eho asem ede ache medru aguna de na ye maame Abanka Chipanyini Honorable Catherine Recklin anyway Mechao Ekwasonkoso and my good brother Frimpong Onoya Research Officer Emma Aguna Aguna constituency of the New Patriotic Party Frimpong Mechao GP1 Herbal Mixture is also with us as our proud sponsor Omonso Ewa Eya Kwanto Wonsansam dia adwuma kono aya ba kope obati bebre nemo ba kope ana ajimu tintimai Jimas Recruitment Tourism and Sports Consult. If it is about victory, a garlic mixture, nemo say a garlic dia, you should victory garlic mixture chia kwai and no enwasem enom. Your ultimate immune system booster no a Vital 20 and afi abe Herbal Clinic umususo ekan home ene enyumri ebrepem no obete wo ho ensem bebri wabra me fabre na maka emunsem ye ede achopa. Director of the Ashanti Regional Communication Directorate aye Dr. Kwasiche Danso enyumri menenu eofia. Orasio Minta is a chartered accountant. He lectures at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Sa enso na Garden City University e won so ho na intim intim chuma si kwaku NTK ena omofre no oye vice chair edema NPP ewo ejeso abato empesua so na oso de no baba afore ama ejeso mansi no enti empanifo ema na konya na onkoye aban krachi panyini ewo mansi no mo minim se national vet no ekoso wiebi na wotwe nkwara wie na benya ho popoye se asantemam ha omusoso omu obenya mampani ani madum no mbekọ na yatoto wonano menram awo adra na memra Alhaji Salis Bamba ana ye aban krachi panyini secre na se adra secre dumase mensinum chief madwai
mo
we kwale me busa set sempuni me busa se adra te se anwumre
adra
edebe na asi debe pa na asi
mi na me ba na me ya mati na so na da training na ni fa boni foju ko to share your party member back on a friend Ibrahim Kaka na ya na go be 1 to 2 no wo kudu ni pie na le pakron na bi dia ebo ni pie na wo top and to omo de no call the government hospital I say na omo yi mo di no call consultation and then right here o free mo enti and I didn't about a babysio. So I'm going you know, and Babunua Muku, almost a sorry, almost a year demonstration, in the course of demonstration, and our money agencies, eco class here, and through 2 years, I need a free woman and mentor, and a bayan so. A prayer or more to go city. And you would say, that is a movie and a coso.
A den a butter a brantiano ni won ho a bema e mabruno e kokwa bosro na to the sense ebia woman the security agencies require beshia it is an unfortunate demise of our brother nanso so no e de be na e butter won ho a e bema mabuna kuma etimi abasoro saa
a branch here make kind of house and instead of the kind of where MPP di mapa yenu na MPP party ujuma na the ebaya will be for yana sadi will be the whole bit matter afi na police for efficient name we na amount for say where social media activist Now, a binum to say a bit about a binchi and a banasana. Obia is possibility, say, and then I was in the pepe. A branch in police for no any attempt kaka. Yes, na police for a year juma, our coin home, and okay, you video, and I'm a chair. I say no more a jar no our man warning letter, say money yet I view. And she is a branch in the criminal. Speculations will be an amount for speculating. Name police for efficient. Almost we are any bohu and no cry womb the entire abanasa. But for now, no be able to have a yes, the binti and I say me the binti will be a me entry into Sana here.
Way it gives reason for security for say umbetu one more as the municipal security chair. What do you make out of it, sir? A group, yeah, cast face the country for a person more associated with a brother. What from me? No, we issue a statement say they suspect a public discourse about issues where we say Nkwentina Amana Kwakobasa.
A branch, you know, say the music kind of. A branch you na nipa bi epiepie sebio obia pese odi no ho begim na wo di a branch no e call link to the country campaigners em sana pay the bra ene one media house akata e wasantuma mu ha em ka se woni ni no se wo member of the Ghana campaign no na a branch no e ya branch bi a no ho ni ka fa na oyobia obena opro idea obama watere na in situation bia ebeba bia no obia ne kwan a opesa ode ne ho bata ho ni idea opesa wa achieve efiri mu ni wo no eyara hosem a ubusa me a meka se awreho ejema na buchiafo awreho ejema NPP party no awreho ejema ejamai na obahu no so obi so ehunu from different angles say what me di no ho kobata ho a obetumi anya some political capital out of it anu mum na yesre amanfo say ombama police for ye omaduma na police for intimi enchire di emane ebasa na police for so intimi nchi nipa a omukodi sa juma di eno eno na yini na yesi say ebetimi aboa amayehu anokra wo na mum say start di a would say the country campaign member and also we say sadly and I'm right to be any more move to quiet concern normally I'm for your first conference to know say or members of the country campaign. It's just funny. You don't really know what is happening and what people want to achieve with Yeniano Primoa with Timono. And no na yes through the assay. Ubianya Butcher. Police for Ababanta Babakata. Almost the numbers be a two abanking. Who officer what information be a bit me a boa police, you know. And I said, bit me a boa maya who is a banner. Co police for her, no information, no come on. Now she moon entering coupon them, may whom ya a banner.
Personally, now and then it was called to settle, Anna.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, okay. And you may situation it to say, oh,
situation no so far no, comparatively no matter like relatively no, calm. Na say the time nipa minu afimu anyumri aminu kase so abusafo no ahoboa kwa putie wo mo so because of class na about with police for military for no. Na question I will say whether me na branch you know BB we in term no I think it's interesting say military mo.
Okay.
Branch no patch ba. Last year compare year 2020 no di mo apate no. Sem bia no idea obafi. After elections so activities are all ye nyamianim na mani mi akire. Enti na yan wata sadini akwala no fi mu a amanfo starting so omo point fingers. Meanwhile, police station no ho. Who information? Come country police. Then Mamujina and answer who publish in terms of social media. So now won't go police for Hong Kong country or more the unim epa hon. na ya ade ase bio amanfo try so on be discuss friend investigation na police for ya no the akosu na no mojide pa sa diversionary tactics ana ebinom anasa omo a omo nim hu bi epese ye se be adwene ebe kri ebe so by mojide police for no mu say on be adwuma e sepata ama yehu ateminya na wi.
All right. Now, I don't know so bet me aboamia the briefing when you say enipa mienu a etuo ka omo in the heat of protest ni mo so free no how did it happen? Say bia they tried say bia umbe attack the security agencies no and I say it was an attempt to be umbe ma warning shot and unfortunately it got to them or what exactly happened?
According to information I mean from police for no it started say omoto abo edibo security for no one vehicle police for no catch me say omo di kind the that omo ka kese no a eya omo di crowd control no as do no and na omo di kind the call and na man for no to bo omo na omo da omo ani abaye enti na protesters no after barrier they were moving from one house to another and funny enough no MPP installations a okrom ho omukọ na omukọ honum ekobubu bebre enti na omukọ towards the police station no and a police for no ebe stop omo according to police for no and omo surround omo wo di security for no achieve if that was when omo started say omo fire warning shots ibi koka ibi no mu a omo efrim no that is the briefing security for no e de mame.
Would you advise the security agencies in the presence for a while and stand over free kromo and answer looking at the situation omo wa ebeye
security for no e was so much na hokra na omo maintain peace and order e wo krom kwapem se bibia no ebeda dini na ansa na omo fi o ti ana se de minuta no nipa bibie no e wo abufuo mu ne de ka ho stakeholders including nananom ene zongo ahemfo omuni na ne community ne ekasa na for now no dia migidi se wose security no omo presence no eka ho kakra ansa na yehu going forward no nyoma normalize yehu ne be ya fa ho.
Chief me da say you
me so me da say mama me akonya
grateful. Honorable Salisu Bamba ene aban krachi penina owo ejra sechuduma se mentioning the unfortunate incident SCA protesting over a life lost na unfortunately through the protest no enipa mienu enso afrimu akoka baako na ono afrimu dada no ebi aprepra we hope and pray say dinyo ebetumi aba na ye jai the akano ama bible for no ayase no muhwehwemu na omu a omudi sa abone fosam no emra no eni omu edi mini akwa me Fred bebo ami a yenhwe this is the brother ye kan ho asem no kaka machu ono efrim do hebe bia na otena indeed it confirms say oye a member of the NPP baby a oti ohwe walls no ho na ohwe ne clearly ono no tinwina pampamu no otimu se foyina ya draw to ono eye osono ena yatre Nasara ena form no ewo form and it confirmed that he was a brother of the patriotic family and unfortunately nipa bonofo bi kwa kan kwan mu a ofiri mu a eno ho abufo emrante no ede yebo hyew ewo honom no omusoso ene bambofo no ekonya encounter unfortunately enipa mienu afrim eya pa se oprai mpo ene wan firimu a enka eya pa na kampese wa firimu owo eyire ewo enkwala waje omu echi nti mabunu no ewo edwira ne ne mpote yetemwase se eba ne se ya mode yawo ene abufihyew ebetu ana mo bi a one ha eno so ba kofa ensem ebraba te said de unfortunately enipa mienu asa ko firimu aso account no moma akomamra from na nananom aban mo mpanifo banbofo no nyina ankambom na yen George yen di nkomo enhwe ekwan betimi afa so a asem ebenya ne poma sibe na afi nipa bonfo a enam wonsa so ema abrantie etimi ne nkwa so etwa preko pe no omuso so ye ba hwe mu na emra no ene omu adie yemrefi na yemetoa yenkomo twetwe ne so ekina anopa nyame ya adom ne atrase a ye bewuram adi enkomo extensively ewo adjust must now for a extended discussion on such situations, how we expect the security agencies to respond to demonstrations and whatever. And also so eba. And you may, I'm privileged, say me wa ora intim chumasi kwaku ewa ha sensu kwaku chumasi intimu NTK ni nyina isi ho no ma or background why ye security adwuma pa ewo amanfo cruise amanone na NTK
ayene ba
majo
mejo sumidia
ati say
Kristo adom
ede nyanko pass
o de eden so akan ho ntino
ye de so boko
oh ajuso de nyame cha de boni bia ni
all right
asumdwe
ye do ba de ase meba director Kosichi honum na mamene woni nkomo straight away from Ejra na yemfa enono bruni beka se yemfa a case study na yenhwe especially yeto abawie ye sa kofia omulusu ya nomso montiase ya omotisi mountain so sheshe ties near there sometimes actions in pressing home and I say putting out our grievances yana za quite provocative and I say an attack on the security agencies into yana also most no area team do that time now whether the force is minimum or whatever no munko na yana timi describe minimum force into from where you sit as a security expert and as an officer abani say yana how difficult is it for the police the military say best restrict not to react directly because as a mujina hona ye ba be attack mu to say ansani abehwe the SC ewo Ejra na ankasa no eso yi
sina medase na ye chair for ni ahwefo na mencha me am communication director Dr. Kosichi na mencha me am me regional chairman so chairman Wontumi me am nua Bernard Nchubu asa komechia no ana for the regional minister Irasamo Semensa na ye kwa kasi mu dia na say ye kochia the president himself na Danko Akufo-Addo ana fe na be di achire Dr. Eid Dr. Mahmoud Baumia mechia no na ma we shine well now say when it comes to issues of security we are quite internal security and na the honors lie on the police service say on behwe say on betoto niema na sebi basabasa yobiama we unfortunately for us na basabasa ashase due to the reported death of Yenua Kaka yebeka se nyankopon emfa ne kransie na yama abusua no titire yako pa kese pa because a young man died that na yelu sunu sana hadwene but then yes you restrict to the security issues o hwe be bit say when it comes to crowd control ayana eden kakra because this is a case that they are rioting ebi crowd almost say public property in this anema now the purpose and I say the ultimate call of the police is to protect and to serve and the was almost serve they are also supposed to protect humans as well as state property and it's a kobasa crowd be ebia or more active violently and in almost say state nearma ayana it is like choosing between the devil and the deep blue sea. What are you doing? Are you going to protect the citizens? And I say you are going to protect the property. First of all, minim command the ma woman or the core, be a commander in chief, a commander or as of that time, and in charge of that group. No, because the rules of engagement applies. Because the rules of engagement, your rules of engagement are urban conflict. Rules of engagement, urban conflict. Not just say, meaning this is from the military perspective, It means say a frail in an area, an urban area, be a riot koso. Ne say be a moko control. Ne say be a shots are fired. Be a na mo who direction free body, but be a na what say be a crowd no mo be a much fire shots. It has the rules of engagement in urban areas. First of all, the rules of engagement say a fire shots at more be a more policemen and I say be a more military men be a more corner. under normal circumstances, they say when a shot is fired, you have to return fire. Yes. When you are fired, you have to return fire. And because the rules of engagement was do not fire until you have been fired at. And say do not fire until you have been fired at. And they say I fire at you, you say you have the right to return fire. But there's a quite urban area. There are certain things that so you have to fire shots, but shots into the air. Technically, any warning shot or. But because the shot is fired into the air, it is assumed say you are warning them say you are armed. So the person or whoever is approaching you should be careful. So what I say. Now, number 2, it says if it be positive ID, positive identification. How then do you identify those who fired at you? So what I say. And in order not to fire innocent people, no, and I say civilians, so you tell people say evacuate all innocent citizens.
Evacuate all innocent citizens.
So what I say, adding, because it's like a crowd. Maybe you have enough shot in the free crowd in neighbor. How then do you identify the one who shot? And you know,
by evacuation, na chese ye day.
And Kabeya, and Obia, and Kabia, on can't riot no biano. But it's very difficult. Why positive identification? If you positive, one to me identify the background shot or fire shot. So what I say was evacuate because the ultimate don't say the banner won't cook innocent person. So what I say, until what fire shot first one, maybe your mind jai. It goes on to tell you, say, communicate. Use loudspeaker. Warning with the loudspeaker. Maybe a megaphone, so you warn them. Then you be your mind, they are still firing at you. So what do you do? So you have to evacuate. And also, Eddie.
So, per the narration, MC the mine, say, na omo to trouble. And the police tried to say, omo bengi, jomo majai. Before they realize, now as a youth, no, police for no you don't know what happens. So they decided to
so now you are under
fire warning shots.
See, be a warning shots and bang bang. They are not still not moving. They are still attacking you. So what I say, you say warn them with the loudspeaker. They are still coming. Oh, and I say, "Hana, you know, say mechanic equipment. So I'm the core. I say your crowd control equipment. Even say what hot water can on nana. Friends say." MC in a can hot water can on yes. Say you spray with hot water just to ward them off. Maybe I know who you saw no. You protective shield or hormone as a we knew how they call shield and also hormone. And then if be shock buttons. And no a button but shocks. It is all the candy pada or better form. All the can as electricity as a voltage you to the can of better form.
You never be too, but the better one the shock.
So I just and you know, others will be used to tear gas to disperse them in a situation like the hot water can on here, Juma. Maybe not tear gas. When you tear gas, so just to disperse them. Say they be your mom because they are attacking you. Also, you don't want to shoot to kill. And you know, you have to go through all these mechanisms. It is all this procedure. It is any now fight there. Let's just say shots are being fired at you. Say be a live rounds in the air fire at you there. Then the rules of engagement and also goes further to tell you, say, a civilian armed and firing a weapon is no longer considered a civilian, but a combatant, and the use of deadly force can be applied.
Now, young call issue no anchor so proper. Or a young guy, a youth activist. Now, unfortunately, me people are attacking and we're free. Then, that no free munano. People want to make political capital out of it. You organize a press conference or a member of the Face the Country and as a pro-government activist and in your honor or attacking. Fortunately, ne brother I granted interview to my colleague Umar Sanda of CTFM. I say ne brother now has nothing to do with this Face the Country whatsoever. On your member of it on ka omuhu. You analyze it, the situation there. And then say any how difficult does it become for the security agencies to track perpetrators? Now I say Wontumi investigate issue no
well once again you share you say yako unfortunate
very unfortunate
it's unfortunate
crack
any adura mining nyina you be so obi ayako that is not the idea ye nyina ye hwehwe but the life lost today it cannot be. So President Kai, coronavirus will so okay. So once you die, when the life is lost, there's no way we can bring back life. But the economy we can. And you know, we want to say they should have your condolences with them, and then we pray say they will overcome this kind of a shock. Now, what is happening is say if you have a political party in the system, and I say be a group, they are always trying to reach violence. So what I say. recently behind this discourse, it's all like Monsori, the youth Monsori.
Yes. Incident this year, their narrative on Facebook, WhatsApp, discussions I say we should be angry, we should rise up. Rise up to do what?
It's as if you say the only way they can get the MPP out of power is through civil violence. So the Arab uprising. The likes of Egypt, Tunisia said they demonstrated that to governments decided to sort. So it seems that as a woman said that's the only way they can get this government out of power. Sanyasa they can't, because for them, because NDC have never won elections. Be up. So but then say team up near Cassia Juma as an MPP they can't. And say the youth and I insults and this insolence on the social media and it is transcended, it's going down. Because unfortunately say Obi Kran attack Obi. We don't know who killed the man as of now. So I say, you see, from behind and Obi there a bono. So I say, why then do you link it to the face the country, whatever? Meanwhile, the guy is not even part of it. Per the narrative of any This is a family, a relative. A yaw no 17 soon check running on him.
Yeah.
Yes, but then you say you cannot link the debt to the fixed account because you are part of it. So what I say, and we have gone further to establish that he's an NPP activist. And you know why then do you want to blame it on the government? Say government and IBA and because of the involvement in the face of the country or whatever, and you know oh yes, are you instigate? Son of instigate you is it Techiman? Is it Techiman?
Yeah, Techiman.
Recite elections in one sense. And when you pack fire, Kubufa police for any security man also a cover problem baby buyer. It seems that they want to make a political capital out of every situation. And yet let's push them. Then we can base on that and say government and as I say a good father was in Ghana for. And that is not the case. And the best say we are building a country. Some of these things will happen. Definitely. I have said, even when there were only 4 people on earth, one killed another. Cain killed Nina Abel. There were only 4. So I say, some of these things will happen. But when it happens, we should have a matured way of solving some of these things. It's in the umbra or honour. Say we are party and I say we are guru or mine. We will be a kasani. You should be careful the way you address some of these things.
Yeah.
Don't push the youth. Say Munko say we. There will be further killings because I'm telling you, the police, they are also human beings. They are families.
Yes.
They are families. So as also I can't even must make a jumaba. And I make a say when your commander tells you say for this operation the rules of engagement apply, sir. More or less, he's told you to protect yourself. So once you have gone through all procedure, so I say let's still are you under attack. The policeman or the military man has the right to defend him or herself. Ebebano, Sebi Ebeka, and so now, Okrabia, or shouldn't quack because of it that the party penny be kind. Piabonte, Munko is a Munko Senema, Munko is it is to make the government unpopular. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't. MY say if he says all the political parties, Ghana, what you pass the aim is to build Ghana, to bring Ghana to the forefront, say the Bay Ghana, so be don't do that because Sanima when you are a worthy of possible investors, a worthy of possible tourists. No one because when they hear say there's chaos in Ghana, there was a civil uprising and then shots have been fired, civilians have been killed. No one when Obi our plan is I'm going to Ghana, make tourism, make Ghana, make consider every crowd. I want to go invest in Ghana. No one a worthy of off. So what I say, Biana Yamechadi, able to just Ghana, in fact, by security, one of the safest countries to live in Africa, and Ghana is ranked 2nd and 38th in the world, which is fantastic. A boost to investor confidence, a boost to tourism, a boost to Nema Bibri. So what I say, let's not create a situation, a bit media, about the that kind of idea, in your chalk here, no. MY, and to about a serious issue.
Yeah.
Oh, and also we had the Ejura enclave now, a mixture.
Yeah.
Your accounts, your ordinance, your and they farm a lot. Say one warehouse, one first a year they can acquire. And government in any word Japan. Almost everything related to agriculture biano as a corporate. So it tells you say the government is interested in the people of Ejura and their well-being because who say is Ejura is the food basket. I can't get a food basket now. Ejura they farm a lot. So they say, and we say na in the basabasa say sikruma affect economic activity e wo kro no mu any sabi asante yam putem ha nyina affect ye nyina in fact the Ghana as a whole enti no mesre penifo say especially eduano me NDC for say sabi impreduasa power no say nyame de ma wa de be ma wo emfa ho ne de obeye ni gidigidi abeye ne say yenko say niema ne enye say niema de bi sa diabolic attitude no emwo yen sabi impreduasa nyame ama ye president a wo ni so ade hunu a opese oman ne di koduru baabi we will need a peaceful environment for those achievements to be chalked se pese nya sa na no ya juso ya want to say one factory yakwa ko bia no fefefe ewi o my products ni bi say mezoya ne ho in fact o kan kama so what I say this is a factory be employing go for it so kwaso se pese more of these factories and the drug stands to gain a lot a drug stands because a drug power say factory them say all them say you know say cry na say am say omaye it tells you say they have a lot to gain message you mind say mo masa niema we ma emma sabi niema papa ese badwura no emisia no
all right
mesere o mo pa mesere o mo se o mo makoma ntop o mo makoma mra fom na o mo ma niema papa ese ba no emisia no it's unfortunate say abranche no life has been lost yesere o mo esere busua no se o mo makoma mra fom obi bia mara koma mra fom na yema sumdue enye adwuma na principal no so nya opepa no muntimi fanya investigation no muntimi nya the right person ko omu yes abone for sem no omuntimi fa omu sai de omuntimi so omu yema mra ne omuni
so the regional police command has issued a statement signed by Godwin Ahianyo, assistant superintendent of police public affairs officer Ashanti region, and it reads I say protest at Edra under investigation. 1. The Ashanti Regional Police Command has commenced investigations to establish the circumstances surrounding the violent clashes between the youth and security personnel, leading to the death of 2 and injury of 4, including a military lieutenant. 2. Preliminary investigation shows that following the barrier of Ibrahim Muhammad, aka Kaka, at Mempasem Cemetery at Ejra today, 29 June 2021, some irate youth blocked the main Ejra Atebubu Road, impeding traffic. The police moved in with military reinforcement to quell the situation, but the irate youth charged on the security officers with all manner of implements, including firearms, clubs, machetes and stones. The security officials fired shots to disperse the angry mob, who failed to retreat but rather massed up at all corners. The deaths and injuries were recorded in the process. The security situation at 3:30 p.m. is calm. However, security has been reinforced to ensure total stability. The regional commander has also taken over investigations into the murder of Kaka and appeals to all who have credible information to share with the command at the Central Police Station, Kumasi, or call 0299 207770. 0299 207770. The strictest confidentiality is assured. The command is appealing to all, especially the youth of Ejra, to remain calm and also call on Nananom and opinion leaders to call for restraint to ensure peaceful environment. Signed, Godwin Ahianyo. Director Kosiche.
Yeah, Minia.
Mamintiwe. Very unfortunate.
About say ya we see anyam wan say for some of them man be cry tetechiro. Oh anyam wan cry. I will never be surprised.
Sir.
Oh yes. Ade bia wo be ya be make a country no say you be create a picture be say instability be near be ha no. Anyam wan cry. Anyam wan. Go we first say the omusase ya wo mu dey e friend say face the country be bata no one ade it tells you clearly said the woman can see say and nam say wo pese o can adwene no na ekophobia kwakuku no. That is the direction omo pese omo kwasisi a omo kasam ni bibia omo ka bia sa na che na wo Facebook the same thing no mo ka wo kasa kura ne aka wo kasa bo ase oyem ene yem pese wo kasa na wo be kasa ye kwa koku no ene ade meti your pare ado anope one of your sister stations no wo kan say wo man no ma yete na de wo kasa kura no ne age wo nkwa fi nsem ebasa no amenyi ne say ade bi eboa abusafo nyina ye mamo yako ade bi a ha dwene ya ne mom no ye nya botre na fe yen hwe say ye bebo police for na police for no
na yen central for subscribe etoda yeduemu abranti a obono bra ene nipa bi akodi na wu wa free first the family
was it
then by extension the security agencies
exactly
and this national youth organizer there Friday say o meka say we bi nyede anase MPP national youth organizer o ko friend wa say we say o meye den oya hon konkoro anase ohunu sunsun ade a obetima che say we na ekun no
just to create unnecessary tension.
So sometimes you can't understand the actions of some of our colleagues.
Me na make a show abibia ya ka ya
our family
exactly
na busuafo ho abusuan kwa ntimi nchichire mu wura nwie mo ko frɛ NDC national youth organizer anase ko frɛ MPP national so o me ka dey na gwara bia o mususu celebrities na no susu say one say celebrity no mususu bia wa junior ke kansam basa eti me jiri is first of all no ya ma abusuan nyina ya koso kokora o mo mapra no so no ya wisi o mo speed recovery so jani no so okoye ni duty dia ba ono so no ne ho akoka ne so no ono so no ya wisi no speed recovery na ya se ti memofo ne se wo mo nya botre na wo mo police for no na nipa kwa odi sanyam nipa bonesam no ye hwe na afa ye nche no na mraro ne nini because obi eni wo hwe sa na how come say MPP ni be ka say me kwa kokum MPP ni ebe na natimi ya adwuma sa nye other way round adema ade bio adwura say de na wo kan na ye correct because e ho no the din o twa nya de ye basbase bia sa ye kura metama ye kohwe friend say one district one warehouse adwura nko no nya two warehouses abaku bia ye 10,000 metric ton friend say warehouse me no ebo ho abonta se kura no de manya ne tie say one day come la ka ho ene ade yusu solar ni nyina ba be boama dwumadi akoso ho ntino ye be set mamufo no go bibia ekoso bia no ade bia eye papa be ba be boa agri training school ana wo ho se ko na kohwe school no na twese dia ba we ba ye wa yes school no ama school no abe nyana ni mo nyama adanka yi apano for all those 8 or something years and this for no etra konya so abane ba ye no ama school no en mo nyam kese pa school na san apija di mejidi se ma wonu nye bibia ede wo ha bebre adwaman no because ene no Ghana no ade di pepe se nipa dodo na ewo biase nyina no obia pese wo invest wo my Ghana mu obia o twetwe documentaries na hwe wo mu a wo be set wo Ghana because of say year of return na ba ye no there are lots and lots of people are wo mo ba o mo ye big time investments e wo ha sei na wo hwe wo mu so wo mu tusu Ghana no a no buso wo mu say de be nti na ma tusu Ghana o si Ghana yo man a ye tidi say e yo man e bitimi invest wo mu na timi anya returns na kesi den and a Toyota of all people was in Ghana ha and I may babisi what it means is an import substitution and a dollars in the idea you call cracker in ano ningina no beka ha yet me and scano near the ye bibi sika ya kwasi sign because this $50,000 edi akotoka $100,000 $500,000 akotoka and ningina no beka ha obi an consistent scano fan ko baby beka ha near me de aye dwuma we Toyota for abetu we hwe nizamfo a wo maba we hwe kiafo maba before crowd wo mukwa na di ka ba ye other companies no so nyina no eboaboa ye ho odifo ne ade eboaboa ye ho se ye beba mom ye nye bibia ebe penti o man no black ye nye bibia ebe mo man na ko ye se o man nye o ma bia wo trem eyeye because so we ye ne sana what it means ne se wan ka se we ye die no ana na wo twe kofom sese wo mo di wo munyu aba nyina no ka se oh yo sese de say assembly asikromant ye nyina ye park akwa wan elusu Ghana my Ghana and elusu ete be se obi bia ba muntie nkofo no press conference no and this for no mu samanfo no ye no ma muntie afa so bia ni so mo bia rather no be so mu ye bibi ama Ghana no ye say Ghana no ye ungovernable ano no mo hwehwe because already no vote so apofo aka
obe mama o man na ye ungovernable ye be tete nkoda ye be kunkum nipa ye de nipa be kwa kosie enye wonwa say ye be hu dunsini ye hye fom a ye hye gatem dunsini akre ayi friends en chain so that is nipa bone for pa say ye be ye na kumase ya yiri na yatimi anya bi aka ya koka se kumase yiri no ena na nsuo na fa kumase fo ena kumase fo no na moto aba ena aba na hwamo ena ayi ade o mu hwehwa no enti bibia o mu ye bia na ye targeted towards Ashanti region say bibi koso Ashanti region hana Ashanti dey no nye black na yatimi meke ka ho asem enti me de message Ghana 42 Ashanti man obia ma na koma nkofom na obia nso ntiase se ni yie mu na ye nyina ye pe no ye den ya no Ashanti be Ashanti ma be Ashanti man obia no obeba be ka bibia wo se yetimitie na ba be say ye peace na ye wo ha ye komu ase ya zan ye ma ye Ashanti memu ha me dire sa sumbie wo ha complete asumbie wo ha enne kwa na bia wo wa na ya tese nkofo bi de moto aye we nkofo bi yakoye we se kakra na ade ante say ye growing up in Kumasi no for that matter ye hu sa ne ma na nyina bio ye hu bi oni ba me kai those days wo city hotel na wo ba wonam duan mu kura na ye ode ka taxi kura gina wo mfro wo benam duan mu abebo bi pona be fa KM ho wo twa wo right na ja wa ba wa na musa na ba wo but enano na bia bibi kakaka but that is not to say o menu mo ye hu anaso o menu mo say ya to the extent say utimi tra kro mu ama na nye enti ye be se adwaman yesem nyina mrante ne mabawa mo nka makomanto fom what is done can never be undone nipa na wa free mo no entoko bie no mo be ko a ede ne be back bibie no mo be ya be se akonya ne se wo mra back ese awie mo me nye bibia betimi akọ extend na akọfa kasakasa entokwa ebinum kupra enom ne adade ni kwanse ye sa emasa ade ne ba te be se obi bia mra from kra ne nyina no together no say the police for no de wo mu report na ba no yenhwe na ye ni police for no enkamom na information bia wo bia no this a official statement na o ma kan clear say confidentiality no say ye wo beba beka ana beba be police force otie no na dia police force so ko na ye do din bia kwa kwato ba bi sa so na si ana say obintin na ede no breye na wanka san so watimi atwe wano yie watu wano darika se won ko gina ba bi nkaza akwa no me na me ye che no ne sa ade no se be ya ni nyina so betimi aye kama wo mu na mabontre aye ka se the youth stand up wo mu ni bibia de ma youth no they have nothing for the youth only so mu use youth no ade aye idea again wo mu ankasa whatever propriety bi o mpese cheap propriety bi o mpese o munya and o mpese o mu use youth no and youth wankasa wo ka youth no obusa ngo se ade ba ade no waye a wo ma youth no benefit from that ade ba ade ba akopɛ kasa ide me pa na watimi aye se youth ba kwa na mienu bi yakase ye wei amomu susu atimi abaye mu adwuma anya so mfa so ebi ni ho ba ye to mu so ya no mu ti wa me amenu asmat na the youth no to wake up and then na youth wake up no mu nkwan mu start ye adwuma yi ba na ka wonye sky enough obetimi akase ba boss ma ye fence me te che pia water bi kwa wa na nkora ne konko ye bi ne hu sa won so so oboa because amanu kwa no timi fa bibia anhye nipa na wotima mufo no na eboa no mu so ye bibi na youth na ye dan youth no so anya bia ye wo kwan abeboa fa so di abo wo mu a na wo abo wo mu na mo nsori nkwan e bia na tatima se de na menu eken e de ju wake up ye wiaye ana ye wiaye o ne ye wiaye ana omukọ ya luta hwe enipa wu ye nso so a ye sen ase o na aban no na ado ba ye wan kan wasem na wo wakofa nkora na ba ama wo manya asem no wo momu me kan che abusuafo ne se wo pachew na obi a wono wote ne ba bia odwene hono na ase wono mom na ma meka ho asem enti ye bese youth no mamuntie wo mu mamuntie nkofo no wo ma hyeda no mu pese wo mu ye bibi ade ebe hadwe na mnim se nyakopon tie ase de bibi bia no ebe ba oh my god titru ya santimem ha bibia ni ho ade bia be koboko bia mana komanto omo wo atwura omo wo ne surroundings ni nyina bia mana komanto omo ye se jamase se omo de omo akanwu omo pe be bia fa moso mo wo nearby areas ni nyina ba mampon ene ade ni nyina mo ho na mo hu se strange faces bi ho a wo mo pese wo mo escape bibia na maye ba bia police station ho enkronkron ni nyina police station ho ti mo hu bibi sa kokro na wo so no ti police won na so se nkofo bia fam fichire ka se ana se de mo hu ani hu kantwe no ye hwe wo mo be se na te so mo so ye fo mo ne ebu so mo na anyi wo mo a they find their way ayo mu nsusu a na fe ye do mu kwana mra no ayede ene o modi akoye wo wa timote na wo ye basbasa so mo ya kwache no efa akwache no akoma de ase
nze father
akwache no baby o outside that one work kan wi a na him no oba be she baby otwen ya na jani duma no wase akotwa ba ko no de aba but you can run, you cannot hide. Yes, I know they cannot hide anywhere in Ghana. Ye drain a betchy woman, I'm a man only woman. Never say police one, woman can come home. A bus say maybe a check a crack, and I be a nipanya, a jump police be a police officer, yes, near daddy. But it makes me a can near this, so say Ghana police, Juma, papa. So who be been to my own quiet moment, because it be a woman Juma. Beginning some by a Jumani ye, let me abwa. Nasa, a Kwamukafu, and I say Nipa Bonifua. Okoye ne saa no yetimi ehu na omusu emu di dua ne bo no anaju anaza no ba
anaju
look at that what do you want to not just wo kuna no oh no enti ye bese na megidi se baabi a wo no so nipa be wo ho amani nyina no ka omom na mo bia omo de be bo ama police force omom no omomwa eya me de say police Ashanti Regional Police Command si wo mu ankasa agi asem no ya wo de asi wo mu na so wo mo hwehwe enti we nya de ye adwura asem bi ne aka say police ni bi ho ye de ade bi akoma no na o de obi sie ne ade akodi Ashanti Regional Command ne nsem ye mo wo mu na o mu ntimi enche krofo meni so mo ba chi wo mu na ho to na ye pe no ha ne yensa etimi aka ye on fortunate ya pa ye nipa say one a year party baba ako
yeah
na say ya hwe ni ya ko fa no ye fa bi o what I just say ye prepare bi ne ye de shem nti o mo di a owura no bata ho se face the country nti ne yakọ obi akokuno ne ade no menyi ni se ya asema wo se so kra bibia se ne ho ne nua na kasa ana fofo mu kan ho akasa ni patriotic party ni ba mapa nti ye nyina no ye hwɛ na mo bia ye de beboa police for no ye wo kuma se kra no ye fo ya so ntoto fom mo nkran se nipa na faka be dun nkran mo fo ma so ntoto fom ba bibia mo betinka bia no mo fo ma so ntoto fom na numbers na police command no de jaya no mesemo mu nyina no mo ntro 0299 meboa
yeah
0299 20 7770
yeah
0299 20 7770 we ya no we twatum na wo de ama police for na o mo so no o mo say confidentiality say e bebo ho ban no etimi abodin ho ban na ya chi akwa no na fe bebi atwetwe bia no etimi de akwa akoto o ma meda.
All right yento so and two major or giant steps and a minor ameki one industrializing our economy na unim say already your VW for her it was sound track for her their assembly plant and then mampeni a commission that of Toyota and afe Suzuki Fred Besabo with the pictures no ya commission kama and that way sheshe Ghana ya kama made in Ghana and the CEO no and Suzu issue no enti eno aba another good news for us and afe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the first class vice president of the republic on also so the digitization agenda no Ghana has been ranked 4th say it is the likely and I said the most digitalized economy and I said country in Africa. It has been ranked 4th in institutions or more years are so vino ebe mai sikadosu punya investi into our data investment na mame Musa entiki muna matutu kwanda mukwa amana ne a said economy no say bibia mama was digitalize ya na digitalize no said esi eboa ne mfaso a ewoso bible kra mu no mfaso dia ewum na afi no ya ba behwe on job creation and so Toyota for and so abaya mampani akasa ashe state institutions no say omoto cars omo say ebeye di aye no ewo mamu say Toyota na hopa ene de yebi wa ha say ye Suzuki yebi wa ha ye assembly bi wa ha monto eno na afi intumi emwa emomso enya market na ebe momotumi expand for the business NTK
senior me da sibium na it's right of for you say say good news way ejura issue we ya be kele say
ya man kele no so hey asam papa say
it's purposeful ni pe bi dey say that she say
ya man kele no
such a move she say Ghana idea na ehwehwe de Ghana ni bia hwe nse o man be konanim o man be konanim so a gise mfidi nwuma etimi ba o man nim enti hwe a me say since the days of Nkrumah Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni odi president consciously what tries obey industrialize Ghana now we create a lot of industries within that the tenure of office minim say be BSc pen consciously say we there it was setting up say a predominant a manifesto say we want to build at least each district will have one factory there be a soon say identity major exporters of raw materials na yentimi add value. So the president comes in and says, let's try as much as possible to add value to the produce who has it. Well, say initiative, say, now, Papa, let me pray there, say, the likes of Toyota, maybe a fan of Toyota vehicles. Toyota, Suzuki, Sinotrack, VW, these are major players in the automobile industry. Major players. And if it's a president, if they don't buy into that, setting up assembly plant in Ghana. Why under the regime of Dankwa Akufo-Addo? It should tell you, say, they believe in the man and they believe in this government. Any government in any swadi hun. Say, be so near any swadi huna. Obun team to be mani medi wachi. Say, be say team create to player any team continue to play a team with or vision is a direction is and sign it. So these companies are signing into Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government because they know, say, they are taking Ghana to another level. Where countries like Nigeria surrounding all of us. Nigeria population is about there, better 10 times Ghana's. You have so many countries they could have gone to. Nancy Twitter by or yes, or Ghana or they buy and hope people the Nigerians were crying. Because sometimes when they look at their numbers, no more numbers, no so more and Yema Heba in favor of Ghana. Now more was why? What is happening? What is this man doing right? I ain't the one year I know I might say be a investor be a Africa or the Nigeria Ghana. So it tells you that the government is creating an enabling environment and my investors say, but that is why we are concerned when it comes to some of these security issues. Said the Bayana say binko phobia bem. Now, you heard Toyota about my buyer. Outside the fact they be creating jobs, I'm a Ghanaian said to me. Said in fact, maybe to say University or engineering, mechanical engineering, and now they have places they can go and do attachment and internship on this money. You have to know your baby and but an idea, Obetia is Mamenko, Sinotra Ghana, Mamenko, baby to say Toyota Ghana, Namenko internship, or I'm from Kusubi, and from free. I did where I am is at a time will come, Ghanaians will be taking over some of these industries, so people don't know. That is what you do. What can I say? And Nkrumah was sending Ghana for some good Japan and Kusu said the aircars and any mamra. So this is Dankwa Akufo-Addo's dream. So one day, Ghanaians will stop importing used vehicles and then start buying vehicles from here. I go South Africa, I go SSA import used vehicles. That's no, and you buy and then you go to Yanka. They fail me say go Europe. You na they acquire parts exchange. What mean the way you soon? What mean how they call? They hands were engineer man from what you so. How do I say? It will reduce the number of accidents that happen or due to rickety vehicles that you use. Vehicles are said be a pimpima, Wabrono, a Manonia, and a Jacofania better and near Titimoa. It will reduce that number. Ebe boama ya teacher for your nurse for your lawyer for Obibia. Now people can buy tier rubber vehicles. So I said, now with the help of our banks, they can do some of these things for us. Now you'll be using brand new vehicles. It will boost the economy because you see near my see kapa and conform medical crackers back. So we've used vehicles, accident vehicles. Every abon I'm another banner. See a catch the wine that's a kit. So we want Ghanaian vehicle dealers to be dealing in brand new vehicles. Yeah, can you say so? No, we have our own kantanka and me watch my own to me abasu. Say MPP Uba Ashanti Region, your pickups do not kantanka pickups. I've seen a lot of them. So I say, so we should also be concentrating on our own kantanka. So, some people may think say kantanka, but kantanka is still running, and government is very much interested in kantanka as well. Intino a idea ever be boy nyina mama nyina yam boa president no ne mu aban no me say maka say papa so pa mo so enye nanu mu dentia ne mu ne yeye no wo hwehwe sabi the president e difia dui so chi ko trafia o pese ko trafia no na you be a happy man Now I say this is what I was able to establish. This is what I was able to build. This is the legacy Adanko Akufo-Addo me team DJ. Some me better Ghana akonya so. Now all these companies etimi ba o my Ghana mu ebe establish assembling plants e wa ha sei. E ma me mabunu enya adwuma ye. E ma me man so timi nya brand new cars. Me man fo nya brand new cars etena mu a na ma Ghana aye kra behwe. This is what we want, and that is what Adanko Akufo-Addo is doing for Ghana. Enti e be say whether you are PPP, CPP, NDC, MPP, initially I started this agenda that people thought say people thought say be just a gimmick, just a political intimate still are the pessimists, they are still there, they still think same fa. So I say I don't know I will hope power than the near who said I did ba. So I say but still are cheap propaganda or say anyhow as well. Mr. Ghana ni bia say when you konya say who want ya konya ko Facebook or WhatsApp one where who dey say uko your friends say be say omo friends say Twitter and other social media handles here come here say any money be YouTube no one obehu you see what the government is doing in the railway industry obehu the warrior in the automobile industry obehu ni nyina you can go and view all these things for yourself. Say the be obi twa nkontompo a ohun say we dey cheap propaganda no person warrior name no assembly no correct. Enti yede be si oni yada abana se ne yada minister for trade and industry and another good for the penifo ni nyina obi bia obo ama ye sa manifesto no na sa manifesto no e bear fruit e wo Ghana ha e manipa ani hu no ye be da obi bia se ne nyina fa mpaibo ani odo fa ntachiri ade no mpaibo ni odo ye fa ntachiri na dwumadie no ebim sampo meka ho ye was so many other players na nye automobile nko a ni ye hwese se minister so e be tractor assembling plant and put the eba mia micro machine impon so what you say I know say e be assemble tractors dey be agro businesses dey be invest in agriculture now you export to the neighboring countries West African sub-region has into India for no so ba on be set no up na Ghana na fide biem na yehwe enti no say industries ni by say oba just so important ma free zones lands as I go bebre ye pengo ye pay investors no mo de o ma ba set up some of these industries so na etimi anya ama emabunu enyina anya adwuma etimi aye na aboa ma bone fo 7 ne ma bone ya koso nya na nyina na so
okay
enti ohene ba ye ntachiri ye obo mpaya na obo bia ma president no wa chen say onko so anya nipa nyame anum adom ni nipa anum adom because we nya sa na ma na se bi obi ma okrom e ma sa investment na ma na ye hwe the area of digitization
can say the obi si aka na bia
digitization say digitize and digitization and digitalization abrofo amu English won chemu here because we can digitalization meaning which is which but whichever way it is no ye best say Ghana is about time we go paperless outside that they've gone virtual paperless. Enti sometimes say utimi hu zika fra bojo zika de amu no obeka say no na etwa enye ne but money hardly transfers from person to person physically because say your card dey turn niema so what you say utua obi biaka utua be obi there's no need for you to walk to the office. You can sit in the comfort of your home now what you are all your bills maka say yen try say ye be use your post office ni your post office system na form uko UK for instance all payments, most of the payments you can do them through the post office. And today be our post office and they are active. They are more here, they are not just there to post letters. They are there for so many other things. And then you use if it's an assembly, use the post office. Yeah, digital. And you finna be a kwamrani be track coin about assembly say me me property rate and I say me store tax and I say me one. He can do so. Okutana phone, oko online, he can do it straight away. You can do so at the post office. Na scanner ba abedu assembly ni sem. Enti no ye hwe se sanye man kosro a ebe yi sa robberies ni sanye man ni nyina ede. Every honga kra. Ana ade e bete so pa ya ade e friend say corruption. Because if you have to go through people that is where corruption no any sanye man ba. Na se me metimi atena fie na metua me bibia online e de ama whoever I'm dealing with and whichever company I'm dealing with. I don't need to go to any middleman. So what I say, engine no be our Jimmy Sikabi and as we are say there be payment in cost and a boazo my payment in cost to government. A government coffers in straight away. Na government is when you be the ya kwanya yesu ho any niema yesu ho na government then be the but if the money has to go to so many people e ho no enko do abanza na kakra bi so ho de bi no na dodo na akwa kodi say be middleman ne sa akofo no enti ya de e betime reduce super ya de e fese corruption in the system, and I'm happy. Ranked 4th in Africa, the entire Africa. And then we can so it tells you say if we continue with this agenda, and say yeah, one say it's me, kakra sa. If we do maybe no, maybe any rank here number 1 and a second in the whole of Africa. Now if you need so bano be business or Ghana, oh ha no time second in echi. Because him so me call Ghana with my credit card, with my debit card, with any I can do a whole lot of transactions in Ghana without necessarily say 7 period me time sika every am on near there share me bag him say me dey ba. Ebe cut these robberies in your money make cause nipa nam ekute sika physical cash. Near industries and companies and say amampani any na powerful yes adwumadi na omunsu ya. Oh, how do be a business? No, I say me them pay cash. Those of us in business, that's what they always do. Omo can be na ma dey be ama banks and go use cano. What can say? Oh, be a me person me try via this medium was there be my physical cash. Yeah, trust you back.
Or did you go sit down cook?
Yeah, good they go something I say. Also, we try any crana will be to see what I can this kind of thing. And sometimes these banks and you know call Bank of Ghana go discuss I know. We have one customer and a friend say me here cash dey try me be card. Meanwhile, the person could have done so with there be a card. And I say, if it's a momo cry, he could have done so, but the old child can't say,
all right.
So I say, I need you
Doctor,
I am one.
I mean, too.
A great thing, a great thing to hear. Say, no, Majidi said, a pretty wiki and some pankwan.
Good news.
Good news, good
but
news.
But honestly, Honorable Esla Owusu,
yes,
at the communication ministry,
yes,
is really doing a lot.
Very, a
lot. Oh yeah, Juma papa.
I'm promise so I can say I grown up in a papa. Me that say pa. Me did say as a papa in Ghana. Na bibia ni say dey can. That's a bad news sir. And then my phone and I na nipa pese the mum no and then my papa be prepare koso. Said they came about 2 weeks ago and they say you could be a so a friend saying premium foods. If we are young man and now what you cry, ma, say, oh, my penny or nothing region.
Yeah,
watermelon factory will be a more factory was a be. O see from our bedroom craswa to it for the hey, never dear pana, His Excellency Yano, Radin Sano, a dear Becano, Radin Sano, no canho. Oman who buy no man and Yasa Soko cry.
Amen.
That be Pia was so be ye a dear boy, my Ghana no. Onye na on from why because nwa amen no Ghana no yenso sebi edu tambia ya na ebuse ho se na ye den enene okwa no ne enwuma akese ni nyina no obi e pe ba bia ye na dwuma o se o my Ghana mu no pese o ye no it tells you say Ghana is doing something better. Ghana ye ade ye papa ye be ma ye dachi no eni da so papa e de aba it is a Twitter for e ba Ghana no almost set o Ghana ha no Nigeria for bebre we share with Facebook and we move pa because we na use Twitter more Africa. And yet then ye cho mo jade abagana. But now who say mpanyefo na hwe ehun indicate say oh my Ghana no bemo a good place to do a business. Ye wo ho an ye sati ye say the COVID vaccines. Ye pese ye be the supply the whole of Africa. Ko fu kika ye tibo mu a eso mo miemfa a friend say factory ni kosi oh my Ghana mu na ye nye no. Aka bibi edit wo bibia se wo ye Ghana ni a wo so mo ani che se wo mampanyi na na adodan kwakofado ene da no a wo hwe wo man ni nyina so na ne nema wo tutututu ni nyina no menim se enche dachi no ye nyina no ye be kasa ne akase wa ye na dwuma se de se na efata ukure ni wo hwe Toyota forecast yo mo de ababonti a ensoso bia ni mo Toyota ya to ye krakra balan cruisers na de no the same thing etiane wo be assemble no ha na chewo say import substitution no ade e ka che okese pa ba kono ne say sisia no sika ye nane ne bebre e de ko ka ne ade ba ne etu oba betwa obi ye the business no person or turn the cars bi na ka I know they will be answer ni mo na mu made e kan say o ma panya ye nhyehyɛ ya e be man kofo ya adwuma na ohene wa wonim de memetwe ade a metwe kase no e new plan assembly plant me so ma panyi
a report junction
akwa bia obefa so na yenya company bi no aba be assemble buses no ha that will be a game changer e de amaye and the buses ni nyina ye ko fefe nyina bo se Korea for de ne akofa ba eduru kwan so ba bia na adwerega ne si ho ne akofa bi free China ne akofa bi free ha ni nyina nso mo di ba no buses no bebre ho a enye new ya penti kala no foforo ne mo bus no enye new wotimo ya tutu nkonya ne de foforo sisi e de abre e wo ha sei enti ye yankase assembly de wo ha me kai those days anu mu assembly plant na wo hwe nipa na ye adwuma wo ho wo mu ko shift ba miensa anopa wia ne anwumre a wo mu nyina ye adwuma wo mu a ono mu nipa bebre ho a wo mu magazine na bebre ho a wo mu sua enema ne bebre de free e friend say assembly plant ho enti no megidi say no so ye behwe animu but see ya see enya Toyota fo mu maba na ne wo mu cars no mu assembly wia me nyina ye hu ye nya VW ha a wo mu assembly me nyina ye hu ankrofo to ma won say 60,000 for virus no wo so matoto bia wo so workers no use bi ye hu sia no trucks akase e wo ha se ya no so no ye adwuma wo ha se ye hu bebre wo a wo mu so aba megidi se ya no care for ene ye hwe wo manim Nissan for so etintim etino obuza ho se ade ba ade ene mu ba o ma make asamcho o hene ma make asamcho ade mu ba ni nyina dodo na ne se wo mu se Ghana future no ha eje se excellence ya kan de bi se ye box site na ye ho ha no ye ntu anwane ba kokora ankwa ma ne nkoton ye bebe the plant no ha ye benya aluminium no ha ne yan kasa ne de aluminium na ye dwuma eje se companies ya be ya wo ma start assembly plant yi emre bi bedura wo be so mu ye full setup na wo benya raw materials no ha ya no atime de ayo madwuma oko northern Ghana so a otimu se awon so no ye the biggest deposit of iron ore etwa wiase hu nyina hia about 14 times anu se nyame yadom na se factory no hyase na ye produce ye yankase iron ore won benya iron na wo pe no bi o ha e de aye adwuma wo benya wo mu efere se aluminium e de aka ho alloy wheels ni ade nyina no megiri se be ye amaya add value e de ato ye bauxite ne so na diska kese pa e de abre enti ya sem papa e wo se nyina no yetimi bo aban no abaso kese pa wo ne nema papa oye amamfo wo ma no nyina hu importance ene Ghana ye wo e wo ha sei anti se first no mahama ne crop trans ye hu car company ba kokwa wa basically kra menye ni se o mu de bi ba se o mu ba be se enkola toy cars kra ya nyibi as we under his excellency the president wo hwe manifesto no mu a ne wo mu den se car manufacturing no e ka ho se ye bo modern ne aye amanaboa ene upe the biggest steel factory a hu benya wo Ghana ha sei Africa ha sei bi ni ha wo benya no Ghana ha ya what I say steel plant kase bi nso ba so okonongo wo bo be pona be wura odumase ho a utimu so mo hye ne kama minim se enche e benya sa steel plant no so ha a no so no beba na aba be boa Ghana no ye hye no atimi akọ nanim ede aboaye enti no ye mfa mpa abonta o mampanya chi na ne nyama papa ho ye no onko so nyama ye na minim se a lot of companies a lot of industries akese a o mo pese o mo ba no mo ba be ye adwuma no o mo nyina so beba no mo ba be kan ho pharmaceutical companies any de keka ka ho o mo ba be kan ho na ye aba no atimi aye n'anyuma ama mfa so e de adan atimi ade aba so o mapanyi kan no right o to kan no a to de ye no ha o mu nyeska no anase ye nyeska no a ye de be den ye ebetimi aka ha ska no be ka na etimi de aye more na wonu am so anya adwuma aye sisi ya no aba ne se no asase no na bia wo hu betimi aka se kakra sa no ye youth no they are going to get jobs to do on benya adwuma no bi wo mu ade aye no mo so no etimi de apagya wo mu enkwa ban mu enti no ye mfa mpa bonta adwuma ni achi wo mu ba ne so no ye bompa yes wo mu ma me kan ho companies akase obi apese oba no wo ma kan ho ade ba ko ameka me say the power be kai oil and gas
yeah
Ghana oil and gas first no na China for na edano about 30 of them about we buy ya wo hwe say no yankoda no zuzu ni mede mu ko school ayi ne mane Ghana for na wo ehwe eho ni about 36 Ghanaians and a top position no China for no ya jo mu kwan mu kom na mo so mu nkoto ade mo ye so ya damasi kakra mo ba ye na mba ye no so ba hold fort no but en Ghana for na kutem sa pepe na me didi se kakra sa ye nyina ye be ko ye nim na yakwa kodu ba bi e pese 20 his excellency ye beda na se so nkoko asokra na fe digitalization no o book ya utmu setem na bo ha no ade bi no aba na ka ya wato akone na tare ha no
the 2020 manifesto no I don't know Okay,
then,
digitizing
yes,
and the transformation of the Ghanaian economy.
And a telecono. What I say? Digitization of the and transformation of the Ghanaian economy. What I say? I did tell you I said, Sadi we are Babe Bois. I'm a Ghana Nassetrano. Meeting me a casse, a Babe Yamre crowd, Yamae. I brought Chaba Ghana, said the Debia, Ya Mecanono. Now, Jessica, you did go for Botomuti, Womu, but it's more than money. And you're more than Sikaya de Begu Botom. And here you casino. First, no one can't say, Woko renew, National Health Insurance. I just walk of another neck dilemma. Now, Becona gave you and both Fuano Papa, not one, what church and what shower. And yes, I'm Ketua. As when what a demo honano. Papa, no renew what dear. A troll say, O man penny, I take a seal when you trim at your papa. So man who back yet a dear a day, young be a better hygiene away you my him. Since you can say, open all your driving license. Who call what line so? No way day. What apply? Open all your passport. I am simple. Open transactions needed. No crown, no cry. Obi one kind last time crowd call bank. One is why your transaction I better so amount now for the air what you ma. Open all to idea crown. We call up and so apart, not their bro. Ade ba kwa ede wom sesia no ne se sesia ye nya Ghana card no eno na ye game changer na aba be boye ama nde Ghana no ye hyehyɛ ni nyina na ekɔ kama se wokuta Ghana card na o Ghana card number no eno na ye wo SNIT number eno na ye wo TIN number enti wo bibia wo ye bia no de card na te wa afa ni nyina na fe na wo si dankoko na ye se o papa o gayi wa ne wo yi wo SNIT card we no yi wo card we enti be kakra no be synchronize ni nyina ama na be ye baako ti bibia wo ye bia no with one Ghana card no wo betime de aye wo bibia etoso bio e be boa ama sesia no so wo hwehwe obi kura wo mre wo body get address na and one is all the over na de wakwa akosi wo frɛ sesia kwa wo frɛ wo ba ni ade kura no a won de man ka ba bia wo nche no be direct na ede na ba ha na atimi aba be forward wakoye de opese oye nyina enti digitalization no Dr. Mahmoud Ba obi na kan ho asem no obeka se mre bi atwa mu o mo se obi oye economy no economist abide obaye no o hweso nye na oye digitalization ni ade o mo dwiri so asa no manu fia bi enti no wo ya de papa bia na o mu hu what does here? Obi my papa ni hu ade kese na ye be ya ma na boa no o mu de ne man kitenkete na o mu guso a o mu ye ba betimi akasa de woyi a ebaye se ye ka se 8 years ye tra krom ye nya Ghana card now within a period of 4 years etimi aye quarter crowd about 50 million people half the people yeah na ni nyina no etimi adane ho ababe boaye am etimi aye nhihye ya ye sikasem ye bibia no betimi aba besie ni na obi ntimi ntra ba bi emu corruption na ekele no corruption nyese obi akwakọ wie no wache no na wo so prevention ne ba ko na menu aneka no say ye clear say see no obi unko ho na obi aka to say me ye goro boy first kama me na me koye we mra in the comfort of your home no why say wo lances wo a police ne ko gina kwanche no wode ne phone no hwe so a otimi hu say ade na awu wode hwe wo friends we screen so a otimi say car we say enye car no number plate na bo ho it tells you say digitalization no ababe boye na koso so aboye na me say nyame ya adom na se yetimi synchronize ni nyina enyuma titi with the lands ene the lands de na omu ye no eno so ne ade ba ko abeba be boye na basabasa koso okrom ha ohene bi ato asase ode ama ohene ba obi ye no ba beto makozi chei na okoto ama ntike na ehun ntokwa na langas wo mu pejuma fufu enyo because they Dr. Baumi aka no na nche mu nya adwuma ne bi nya bi o nche nya adwuma ne bi nya bi o na first pa wo kope o krata pa wo lance ha na wait na so a wo boa paper na yira ye hu paper no ehun sem bebrebe but na me giri so mu yes process ni na hwie no mu feed system no a asase na wo koto no wankasa wo betimi akọ wo betimi agogola hwe asase we e safe e waterlock area e ba bi e sei ohene be na ne dia ni nyina be baso am yetimi ehun se wo koto asase na onim se asase a wo koto no asem bi ani ho ene onim se asase na asem bi wo ho na amanfo nso so e be se ye for se nso a tamwa asase na wo no ni ato ama ho usi da ni wie ye na nsuo ni to ya afi de na wo pe ba bi apija da na fa eti bi giri se wo pe ba bi apija da na fa wo so ko ta asase awie You know, me didn't say you know, young fan one day pantry ni patriotic party. Na party way any party beat me as a sagana. Apart from MPP, no party be anyhow. And they do tell me now, man, 4 years old, fix way, I'm as you. And no credit, I mean, who papa would tell us a man, I beg a cast as a channel. Oh, papa, you good. Now, beg daddy, I want office, daddy, I always say. Well, papa, no, John Haman, I'll catch and say, daddy, I want to be sure, and this will quality, I'm a fuck. One few cry, and you know, you say, well, what I didn't say, papa, you'll be tired, and then I can't remember this watch. Na papa will be our no one teacher or no go buy a crown or checking expenses in this way. I walk with the touch like a casa. And you know, me did say they are banning, you know, or year for the future generation. Banabinian fast workers here. One more promo, and a dinner in the year, who would almost see and pemo money in the nano. Young country said that chin could there be a more train here. See a baby, papa be a diamomo. Now that to be almost a tragana. You can say a moment social. Or be back a butcher boss, you are butcher the okra. Yama social mistake gaba ko say I make no me ko yana me dru ho na ma me we nam se hwe ko papa no bra bre no wona nam no ma na wo makotu ho apepe ska na gu no se woni mo anka won ke kasa e do pa bra fie yensiesie fie no na wo ba na wa wo no no so nyini a no no so kwa ko wo ba na wo no so aba be kasa aga na so me ko ye no so se na tie obi nsiesie mo obi ma no e ma ne matramu e ma ne ba edwudwa na num ne ade enti nyemfa ahoden yemfa yenyansa ne ade nyina ta Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia His Excellency Nanado Dankwa ani mpanyifo ni nyina yemo mu nyina abaso yeru Alan Chematen wo hwɛ trade hono so yemo mu nyina abaso na wo read this document we na change se ya wo ye wo mu pa when it comes to digitization akwa be fa so ya be transform economy na wo wi a wo da ho ana wankasa no wo sere wo da ho ana wankasa wo sere na de no so o kan wasam no wo put it to use what I say o ka to kratem no ba ye no wo de aye adwuma amene just obi a won kan okre no be ka say wonya so mfa so just obi a won kan okre na wo kan okre pa de a utimi wo say sanche say wo ye ba ye no aboa be say madam for Van Dyke be kana say mo happen wa bin seja na onya scholarship to Margaret University na middleman bi na ye ne passport amano ochina bra ade achina bra no wo konkran okwo ba later na kwa ka so we passport mama meje na tese nya ba busumi nsa ho okwaje passport na wo be kumase abeboa no akọ no na obenya accident opotrase obewu opotrase kwa senkene satamu no nanka MPP etiase MPP wo ho na categorization ya ba eno oni se wako wa ye application ya se o time abetwa photo kumase asafoni adum de no oni se wafa ne ka akosi adum ya ka se ochina bra se no wakotena woni atwa photo ama da be na me passport na koje aka bibie no aka be ye no eti ye nyina ye hu the value of sa digitalization we ya aba e dia bo o my Ghana ne hu se ya save a lot of money ya save sika nka de be fa car wa save no sika nka de be suma no wa save sika nka de be ye bibia no watimi ya save sika no e na above all no so no e bo e ma wan kasa won koda no kra wo school no kra no wo be so ye bibi ma wo mu a anya den akwara ne yesi ama no 1 million na say 10 million na obekwa kodi eti de me na abaye ni nyina ne se bia bosumi bia no anse 2 weeks bia na obepe bibi dia amamumu a ope master ba ko yi eya wo de akoto so ama no akwa koje de ode be ye no de akwa akoye eti me gidi se His Excellency Nanado any new patriotic party eya de papa e de aboa o my Ghana yensom na the future is bright future na ni da ho clean just obi a wo hu se si a wo hwe we sector no kra ne se de aba we de si na ni so se game changer se ne railways ne be ye dwuma na 160 kilometers per hour obetimi atre kumase na wa ye dwuma won kan ha it tells you said that bia no said the nkofo kasa abuchire de no wo so beba betra ha bi na wo so betimi aba enjoy sa goodies ni nyina enti nyina no yemfa yakoma papa nta ni patriotic party achi yemfa mpa bonta na
Wontumi 101.3 FM
your members of parliament abribia no ya na ye refi wo mu but omu ye dwuma ene ma papa ye keka nyina no sanya de wo mu gitu mu a enkanya de be ye
yeah
ya de wo mu gitu mu be ye uche initial phase yi wa friend saying free education here is say be ya enye members of parliament here and this ponkwa na wo ho anka ma so aka wo mu preda ye be ka se first kan ko maga ba ko no na ye fence ne dan no ma no ye asa na ye be obi dia ama na ye dia ye but obutimi gina mu ka say this is the way we want to go even though na go work can was them na we buy ya kasi ya call double track yam pre o mu gina mu the members of parliament take to us and members of parliament e wadi nsamo e wo bibia mu yemu na fe mu mra fie na ye medididi ya ho komo na mu bia so ayen so ye betimi dia ye no ye fa nyama mo na mu ntie dia ye ka no mu ntie ya sem no so maye nyama ne bi ho a nyama nketenkete bia ye betimi aye na ye timi aye de ye yi nsa ye de afri ho oni ba ma me fa konya we so na wan kasa wo fa amakwata
ya
menim se wo hwe
oyi akwan
wa ya de pa adin san wo akwan dem mo me kwa ho ma ho ede de aka de aka
kwa ngoma nko a
o da bi me ka twuma ne de ka me da ba bi a o mra krom ane ne ntra ha o mesi no o fa office ba ye beti
interchange no mba sha da bay
minim se anche because I no mete se wo hwe ayi
acha wo so anche
o ache mete se access wo so no o mu bi a o betimi ayi because they see ahwe wo ka se o do se ka a friend say so am run ba no ni access wo so bi a wo de be ko wa chire ho a wan twa obeye
na no wan twa mo ma anya access wo na nwia so be ka ho asem
o dabi
o kan ye dia manfo na atwe sa na da bay
projection no de ade ani pasi na ni so te say de ye kan wo ye twa kronkron pidire se ne nya yo azu de ni susu se be ye de be kan se ye be se no omra na at least office bi o wa ye be ma office ha ye be sie mu kama no metra now office and ekwan nkwa ye kwan wi a ye ni problem obi antimi nkasa bio amfa hye
Mabe na me homra na ya meto aso England 1 Germany 0 Raheem Sterling dam ho aba o masha see football is coming home see ya no msadi akowo ho meba shasie
Spark Healthcare ayarasabia fufura abepi kumase kulemu ewo anoma so ene odium kwantempo so se eyedwunso mu yade yefunu yade opanimfo a mo prostate mu ehaw ne ade hepatitis ulcer ana bibia no eno so ye wonimdefo a mo so akwadare ewo saa ayarasa ni nyina ye wo scan center eno so ye wo scan machine a eye abefu se eye awo enso so na wo ga eno so oba sparka eno so yo nimdefo a eno so baboa ye adoptafo a wo ha na agi titiye e wo Ghana ene ewiase afana nyina oba na se wo hia massage na na se apomutretene a eno so ye wo obi wo ho no a ono so wo training ma papa fi amanone wo nuro ahodo nyina fo ye yade a titi wa habia Spark Healthcare you see that there no ebetu afri woni padua
Fresh Spark Healthcare what numbers here
Dr. Solomon Asaka ne hubi eye Solak Natural Clinic ehode yemfa yare enko ensan fan kofie bie na latest machines a odiaba clinic hode esewani ensa wo ka kire kra oba opa wo be ma wonya low sperm count say yes yare waposo na yawo ya afi prostate enlargement any prostate cancer na infection bia aba prostate ne mu de Solak Natural Clinic ebetenete na ba diabetes any koko ani obi a woyɛ kese aboro so a ne nyina ehun nro ho a ebetuma ma wonya fa hodie prekope enedie yenkochinchiri pi enkose sika kwa ebra Solak Natural Clinic ewo ho a wonbema wa yaresa papa ne bo san dafo seba machines papa na owo ultramodern diagnostic machine ana obetimi dia hwehwe omu ehun yade bia hawo ebra wo mre ho kra wosan wo body mass index machine a wode behwehwe nipaduanum ehun se bibia enso ededa na kwam wosan wo liposuction machine a eboa ma obi a wa kese aboro so no eyiyi srade ni nyina afri nipaduanum Solak Natural Clinic aside the massaging machine a betima miamia wafri wutri so akosi unase ama honam asisi hu so ye pa ema obi anada o hwehwe omo a fo ni kire kentenkro no omo ni shelf filling station no ene di nhwane mu ana frɛ 0241 590 837 0241 590 837 Solak Natural Clinic.
21st Clinic a sciatica expert. Sciatica expert a 21st Clinic. Ye hon ye dia bibidro esan yare wo ba. Ya yo lab test na wie no. Ye be ye o massage bi a wo ba wi so kra wo nya bi da. Ye wi de wato machine so. Ne dia bibidro ne dia wo no. Enti wo to ase ho no entini na wo ho no. Esane fa wo siremu wananse wo nantu nyina fa wo nanso ho nyina no. Sa ehun teche mape nurse wo diemia ye friend is sciatica na wo mo ye expert e wo Ghana ha no e 21st clinic ye wo more than 10 branches e wo Ghana ha wudu sunya ne ye nie Kumase enkran baabi a say ye bie foforo e wo tadi ma efie kuma number 9 eho na sciatica expert 21st clinic adwuma obetimi afre wo frɛ number no branch na ben wo ne a kyerɛ wo na wo kɔ ho 0540 311 0540 311 sciatica expert 21st clinic.
Yeah, go Dr. Wasiche Meshas everywhere. This week, Nation Building Update on Sunday, now the 10 of the Works and Housing Minister, Honorable Francis Asenso Boache, Onegana Fooding Komo, Abanshi Sheye, Aodigu Akwemu, affordable housing project. Reducing the housing deficit mine ewo otu odihu enkomo afi die nyina edi hu nkomo na nsensu etuto ninsu yiri a ye experience aban attempt say obeye ye drainage system no obeye dodo na afi wasa mitigate the impact on our floods no and so by important no okan wasem we no dey na santimamu anra no wa ha oba pro na oni came before and am watch say there are about 300 structures bia be sisi no in susu and suwam ne water bodies no runway yemubu ni nyina emfiri na fi sao how no ebeba mpo a ankwanko ye kese pa is the society ready to help government in this course?
Yes, that's it that's it me just say question no yes and a baby so no but I mean start it no me say Omu authority, i.e. civil servants. I do tembi. Omu become once a man. I do tembia. Omu so mushe. Na muepia was omu di buepia. No me ade. Omu timi ede ebu amanu ye. Etasumi no. Ya hemfo. Titiu. Omu di eno ne dikan. Na no mechamu nyina. And then me too anomo de ache me kakra because edrum ne bia na him anu so etia bu hina edi krofo ne ade be chia wo baby a na mo so a mo so mo de nsase ne ma no yesem o Yesu Kristo dim mo de na mo hu se tamo mo baye no na nsase ne bi o ha mo amu na no mo kura jade ato se we no ye de be ye we anase ye de be ye we mo hwe se mo be jade ato se betimi aka se ye bechiche kropa ne ni ba bia ye didwa anase baby a ye deba ana baby a ye nine ne ade to the extent say e was say baby a ye nine na etimi ton e ko wie say this ye beka say ye ni toilet okrum no de meti ana bibi kura ya mo ni toilet okrum say mo ni di e ko mo di wo mo say ni toilet o dey say aban na de toilet eba ni nyina ya de bia me di say o say ahemfo no ehwe as a matter of urgency say ye wo madwuma edi kan no na asase ni bi plot bi ni e betwa na de akwa si toilet no kra no a mo hwe na mo nsi na mo fanya yi ana to so bio no waterlock areas no ene ye fele no me did say about time I was here san hwe na ye ho adwuma bio na etimi hwe na ye ho adwuma e be boaye ama bibia ye only about 360 houses on waterways da many statistics here dan no utimi say way back in time meaning that 360 houses in about 3-4 years here. It's a siache. See, no one wine. Ya obekwa kwa se wo for excavator. Na o de adwiri adani nyina de afi ho. Asem. If the way say betimi aye ho adwuma ye nye because to ko Venice assessing so. Na mo wo technology a wo betimi de aye na ka dan no wo ne baabi. Na wo so wo baabi a enya de a ebe hadwene. Na mo hwe baabi a wo ye bubu ye awoya tasmaso ana ebi awo yi bubu ye awoya tasmaso okọ ahojo yeah baby I was baby I go for complaining am wo ne ya feelings you enso ni nyina ya feel up enso no ya feeling na ebubu wala na wo problem aban se ono na akwakoye wakasa so munim tamo ya feel asase nyina moto you saw it intended na was it ni ko blame aban enti be there message say one was yes to me hwe na yetimi bu aban wo say ye ne sa no a authorities must betimi aye adwuma na ayeye na afenso so no ade ba ko so me hu ne say ye pa betimi abo no ene ko say ye ma punishment bi ka eso ho say bibi say ba na ye hwehwe mu a o say nipa ko na ode asase ne maye de o ma friend say engineers o mu ma sa authority no omo sa secretary na si nyina no o say you bring omo to book. It is a 360 houses, you know. So you can see a young woman, Master. So, woman, co pension, co mutify, and co from Mumma. No Mumma me ye as a man. No more, na intimacy, no quite once and for all. And just I will be a ye bibia. No a jemu because they blame no bema buying. No a jemu na a qua by one almost when ya woman wedded him. And to me, Julie said, you bet me at your home. Now, it will be no yes, no, they say commitment. Enipa ne ye committed say ye betimi aboa oni ba akuma na che fon won wan na de kogu ah kunku ye ya na che fon wan na de kogu mako enso no busa ho say ye pese ye ho abra na nipa dasani na she da de kogu mu ana wan na wo se wo hwe ho a wan hwe ho eti ni nyina ye nema bi a megiri se wo se yetimi hwe ne ye kasa che ye ho se efin na nche nansi emumi wo se KM for ebeti mu o keti aho mbeti gatenum
yeah
me wo se anwaga janse wo muti mu nansi emu baby utwam a obo se fridge na dedem fridge no obusa ho se ade pa ade na bebo obi trimu amana kase me fridge no mempe me de akoto gatem nansi emu baby nsi otoi na hu wo ko se sabole obi di friends abobo ya ibi en wo de asi ayi ho e fa wo sen afia ko bi market akiri ho no asori dan ho no en wo yi bola ne gunsuo no enti se nyina no ye adwene se yesesa na obi ye bibi se na ka akwa we ya wo to bola gui na mrantie bi wokọ na wo no yehia no na ka egu ano a obi beka se human right enso so sa akwa ya wo to bola gui o se ye nyina enso na ekọ na kwa ko bo obi demo obi kwa ko no mokro bi so enti ono wote ana wo no opi se wo to ne bola na gunsuo no na wo se ye jana na enti no megide se ye nyina no ye betimi aboa amana ye eye wa asenso ye danase na mana waka ne nyina so no megide se ye nyina no so ye boa na e betimi ye e de amaye housing deficit awakan gade ana ye mede wo ho ne the way almost explaining said the way betimi ama affordable housing no said o ka kase pa ne se asase no na e ka bo ne ho na ma edan ne bo no ekosoro afenso utilities e wo ho akwan ne ensuayi a etwetwe kɔ hɔ no na ma ne bo edi sabana nkasa wo land banks na aban no ye na wo yi sa cost no nyina afiri mu a be is almost about 30-40% of the cost no be kwa bontra madan no etimi aya affordable na afenso so no megide se wo ma wiewe no se be affordability no betimi agya ne na so no wo mo link up with the home finance for no any other banks a wo be prepared so mo no mo be adwuma no na workers no I will move it me agent. So, when you know, Muntia Danica high pitches. And there's a position here, did an Ebemanoa. And crattering in our bank in the hall. Busumi be our bit to say. Busumi be obit to say. A dano time, the soon what you are, near the paparamano. If you don't to me, near Pamano, now will be for about Baba Jania Diamano. Timidris, as I was saying, you know, what bit me a bois, Yanya Manamoa. I guess it's what your drains are more person, ya. And you're good. See, this is Cabishim. Na mumia discussion na nkofo akofele na with ball ade a na sika no fa so obi amaso na sika no fa so obi amaso oyene ba hwe pelele yatimo emre bi atwam me kai pass o mutimu
pelele ndie minim se omanfo no no mbehda ye sa se bibi besi na edi pelele na ye o mo de ntum besi ye bɔ a da bia pelele o
twe fi na obi ani wo obefri ba bi di fi akoguo obi enu obefri bonu bia so eye nipa na wo na no mu di fi no eguo ana ba bia so wo no timu sese wo mu ankasa no wo mu bo ho ban no ma make sure say ye ma obia anya sa wo ha efie wo aranda mo betimi aye sa ade na betimi aye ebetimi aboa enso na etwifo aso nyina no wo hwe ase ho na friends bridge na ase na si virtually ene road no kwa keto bi na dantem it obviously no ebe flood mase except for the last time ya momode empe excavators ni enko team ya timu wi a yemfa mra kete mra na obi de rubber ba kokwa tumu a me gidi se man a sentence no for no ma zoom line for near make sure say be sentence ni to 5 months cleaning obeso no pa ko prasa busumi num no de ateneka nti yenhwe ne yenye san hyehyɛ no punishment ne be mu a ebeboa na to so bio no wo mu so a wo mu wo esuo no ho titiri ba bi a gates ne nam no mo ankasa mo nya watchdog group bi a mo bebo mo de ahwɛ so bi free ba bi mfa bibi metu so mo ankasa so na omu wo a wo mu de omu ne magu mu so a no mo so titu omu ho fo no mo jai ko menyi ni se obi be peja bola se o de kogu gatem a obeba ba je permit se me de kwa kogum esuma se dwadie na se mo bebe me kai obi a se obi jade o ne kai mu na odi akoma station master say obi jade o kai num na ayi friends obi ba ha se o jana ade a na ye de ama no ade na si ko sa anwumna krofo ko ye ko bie so ase ni fie bola ni fie bola o ana odi abesi kai num no wa se de ja o kai num na office ni pa wo boss abra we ya wa kasa be boa o enye nso bi na to ko nso bi na to anka o to cream ba wa jesi kai num no ko drivers we nim say obi ni ama ye de asi wa ye de twen enti no mo ma yan sesan ya dwene we na ko ba na abesi say se yan kasa yan sesan ye ho a obi ani wo betimi abesesan ye in change your mentality especially when it comes to food we get say there na abane so boa see e be sa recycling plants ne ade aka say there no minim so mo ko manim pa there no mo ye wo kasi area ho no minim so mo ko manim ti yetimi ye ne ye say recycle ye bola ne ade a me dire say be ye ade amaye na mom no ye yan kasa ye nhwe na ye nhwe kwa be fa so ye be ma ye nkoda na hu ye mpanyifo no de ye mfo ne se asai ye ma ye nchen nkoda no separation of waste ye ma nkoda na hu e de pentu ato ha ye de bottle to ha ye de weight to ha se be ya ekọ ono mu ko recycle a ye mre e de amaye ya nya ne sa ne ekoso aye de ye de a enso ne be fa ye na wo twa eda no se minim se owura ne twa free I think so be a boss if man baby abosane so e no twa na twa prabe a enso amene no ya driver ne timo a enso ne de da ne call it tells you say unu aho papa no pa enti ye be se be ya sa de we ye hu bio no ye nyina no ye moa ne ye ntwese fi no ye de egu abonten ba ha no ye be ja na my sister that hospital almost every morning so we twam wo children's hospital akwa utimi hu se tumlan fo na pra e bobo seme na wo ba no na asia ye fi na obusa se kwa fi green grass ye eduadua wo kama kama na wo nso nyina ye rubber eti no ye ya ne ye ho ye hwa ne yensesa ye bebo ye ru asenso no amom nso de aniso ade hu papa wo mu wo e de boye no mo so atimi aye na boye je beda na sepa wo ade papa wo no so de aba no
andike family we
I think we are gradually getting there. But for recent floods, you say Ghana, the news coming up, no, a very good news. But unfortunately, floods here are higher, and I think it's about time we find a lasting solution to some of these things. Now, I mean, honorable, Sensubachi, one of us on his appointment. Sensubachi, my classmate too.
Oh, okay.
And then you could be a level.
Oh, okay.
And so we're proud at Chama.
Okay.
We start in the same classroom. It's, you know, we are also very proud of him. For maybe kakran yankopon edena kwa kudru no. Ebeda nyamiase. Now, when it comes to sir incidents here, or Juma pa, you Ghana, your housing deficit. In fact, Moshe, the number of houses in almost every day I get people calling me. I'm here accommodation. It is a government Buanas under or no administration. Now it's me improve upon this. Affordable housing. A boy pa. But in doing so, I say make sure say baby I see a dino so baby a beboa. Then it's will be sorry no question dance baby. I know na ma and flats a higher unit. On say I did this idea about filth not Dr. Kang was a fee. Imagine say obi a TV say be say o TV access or fridge say now say matamo de to gata na o machiri honum so ho anajo bo so amaso na twa no tomato na o expect say enzu beto na enzu ni the fridge na ko na de ne ko e de ko hen that fridge is going to block a drainage bi e ko say gata bridge bi na say ko fa say ko be do na block aka ho enti afide ntimi nko biem and na cause flooding into all fridge na to twene ye na cause flooding e wo bi say bi oni wa bi ni fie ama ne say bi oda abonten so ye ya ade ya mom ye nwini nko akiri ni ehu say ade ye wan hwe adachi be ba kwa affect wo bi. Don't just throw away nema like that. How can you just leave say bi one obola we no fie in a car expecting say bi say driver be fa no ato you rem ba bi o ye teke ma ye to nema gu basa ewia na sanso be higher dwene. Unfortunately for us, you need a lot of these recycling plants. I mean, child, na abai ba e wati aboa ma zoom lion no money e almost set be up on kakra. E be kakra no, say continue like that, e be kakra be waste never be business.
Exactly.
And people will start going to people's house asking for waste. Oko outside there, you said that beans ni bread ni achire say where plastic waste, where bottles, where food waste, where paper, where ya fa ni nyina gum se pepper man. It's money. It's money. So what I say, we will get there. But you know how idea, mesre say, ye yankasa citizens no, e dey na ye. You can the issue of nananom selling lands near there, ye be a baby where waterlogged nema omode fem nkofo. Ye besre. Say this is obia sik obia nya sikape o pasa say da kwan. Obehwe na asase ye da kwan we opei. E ho so ye waterlogged area. Say bi kromo nyina gatas nyina nsuo totwi fam e ho na settle na anonom kakra de afa na ara no na anonom kakra na nse oba meju so a mahu se baby bebre omo afele ara na bebre ajusu say I'm particular about it. Say, why would you allow people to feel some of these things? Say, I do be as a media filling station. Obi wa me de ye hwan hwan. Na ya man ma fele. We say one day. Ensuo no ebu fa so a. E ba hanipa. Eti on, abandon the policies bebre be ba kama. But implementation ye what the assembly level no. We should be careful. Your attitude na ho no. Your physical planning officers, your engineers who grant these permits. Uko hwe asase no ansa na o grant permit na anase paper ne beto wanim ga ade ne beto ho na o de o ye na wasensan na o ma MC assign permit no asanya ade ne nkwa na beto so just we should try and find ways to go on site to go and have a look at some of these things. Say baby a person ya ade na be boy e bi okon pop say what system ni mo say e ho water lock am pan so be kono but a ho na o ye ni say do ho na biti corner say na akatekate baby na ma na fele fa bi na afi fa kakra bi na afi nipa ewu enti ye ankasa ye ni ye wo akwanya say ye ma permit ni sade ma no ye nye careful the way we grant these permits. Now ye wo nkofo bi on so a o abanadmo say I sometimes I pity them. Because Oberhena Nadmo de San Yakosiwo, so mun stop development. Obe come no nafe, the panel the permit to be no one will be free. Somewhere above all unity, no. We should be careful. No, I say you solve this problem when you solve once and for all. You can't ignore because Okofa permit from above all, say be a district, had the permit for region about oh a day na beti me. Ntini ama Nadmo Juma o ye ni nyina na akokoye kwa. Nadmo for brepa. Maybe we become who not more science be brave become not more science we become here to actually na development na ekoso not move for na ko for na we development na no na say stop e na go so no o ya juma na so ti ase enti yan hwe say in case say we obi so ye bibi sa na sanya ye punish accordingly so is here where we bubu we not more na hu amani o na mo meche ye niam ana aban nko ye moa ana aban nye say so just me wa obi a wo ko han dan sukro wo nya science bi se aha ensuo ha adwene wa ha o me ma sorry bi esikro mu ha ensuo to a asori fie ni nyina yiri so ti ase ya kwa hu ha ya me bo so ti ase asori fie ni nyina timi yiri bi o me say asembe kro ni so ti ase enti why can't we do the right thing say bia wonim say wo pass ase chinchira say me nya asase da kwa hu nti so yiri me kro yiri me mfa me nkwada. Sabi mo me sit down see baby papa. So can Bible no cry was there then see butan so is it person and papa and I say eti ka baby papa na si udan. So what you say?
All right.
So be see dey was you. So for akwa Jesus you asase no wasi.
Ya fancy ya.
When mo me boy ya.
Na yes sorry.
Say abai no need
papa. Say dia ade na nya ye ka. Did they have Kofi Bay was
England
2, Germany 0. And Sade Bekana, it is coming home. No more na and you never feature. I heard no man with 3 feet, never care feature. Enti, yeah, sorry, a channel pa, Yababa, na Yaba.